I want to share with you a hack for the brain. And actually, it's not really a hack, it's how the brain works. It's just, I think we forgot how to use our brain, or we've never known. So I was having a coaching session with someone yesterday, and I mentioned a podcast. I said, I'll send that to you. And then it went from my head. I didn't write it down. I sometimes find if I don't write stuff down, I forget it. And then they messaged me today and said, can you send me that podcast? And I was like, can't remember which one. Now, you've got to be always not fearful of just asking. That was an option. But I thought, I'm just going to try something. Because what I really believe is, if we ask the brain the right questions and it's not under a state of stress and tension, it will tell us the answer. So you think, I was in that coaching session, obviously, because I was coaching, and that information was in my brain, but at the moment I can't remember it. So what we do often, we go, we try really hard, and actually we push it further away. So all I did was I sat back on my sofa there, just there, and I just closed my eyes, and what I notice is you notice all the busyness in your head then. You don't try and control that, you just let that happen. And then I asked myself the question, what was that podcast? And then I just watched my mind. And it's amazing watching all this other stuff come in that's like noise. And you think, well, that's why I can't access this, because my brain's whirring around with all this other stuff. And then suddenly it was going right, and then it just went, it was that podcast you did with Alice. And then but I was like, no, it wasn't that one. And then suddenly, literally, it just popped in, it was the permissions one. And when you realize that your brain is, when you direct it, and you will find the answers you want. When you try and fight it and control it, it doesn't work. But the best way to get those answers and to redirect it is to ask questions. Rather than go, why can't I remember this? That's what your brain is then going, I'll answer for you. But when you go, what was that podcast, or whatever that question is, and then you sit and you're just peaceful, your brain will actually work to solve that answer because it knows what you want. And it saves so much effort, it's unbelievable. So when you're next struggling with something, all I urge you to do is just step back for a bit, and just ask that question, notice the noise, and let the answer come to you. Have faith that your brain knows what it needs to do.